Push my nuts into the ground and call them daisies. Come on. God damn it. Come on. Come on, you fucker. God damn it. Dude, motherfucker. There you go. Fucking stupid thing. I'm trying to raise the volume and it's being a dick. Anyway, speaking of dicks. So I just watched this video on Facebook about different lawmakers and what they had to say about the Vegas shooting. And of course you got the right who are like, oh my god, don't blame the gun, the gun's beautiful, the gun's wonderful, put a bow on it, it's a beautiful thing ever. And you got the Democrats, well, I don't know about this, and who needs to go hunting with blah blah blah. See, the problem with the gun that I don't think anyone wants to acknowledge, whether it's right or left. Oh, first off, let me deal with the left. The right to bear arms is not about hunting. And I heard that a couple times. Because the argument was, who needs to go hunting with a gun that can shoot that many bullets to, which, yeah, that's okay, I understand that. But the fact is, the Second Amendment is not about hunting. It's not. It's literally about a tyrannical government. Now, the problem, and this is for the right, that was cute in 1770 nothing when you basically had redcoats running down the street and you got Mel Gibson hiding in the bush, jumping out, shooting them. Okay, and they had, muskets and, whatnot. And they had to put the little shuffler down the barrel. Okay, that was cute then. It don't apply today. I'm sorry. That amendment does not apply to our existence today. It doesn't. No, hear me. It does not apply to us. Now, I know a lot of gun owners are going to be uppity when I say that. But hear me. This is 2017. You do realize that if a quote-unquote, our government was a quote-unquote tyrannical government, they could just fly a drone in your house and destroy you. They could. Our government could literally fly a drone into your fucking window, blow your shit up, and just say, oh, it was a gas leak or some shit. You realize that. They don't need to come to your house. Oh, I'm gonna, like when Obama, supposedly Obama was coming to take all everybody's guns. Oh, I want to shoot him with my dead cold hands and blah, 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 blah. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not gonna do that. Because there's a problem that pisses me off with these fucking right. Oh, we love the cops, and we love this, and we love the military. Who in the balls do you think would come to destroy your Second Amendment right? Who do you think would come to your house to confiscate your guns? You think Obama was going to come? You think he's still going to come to your house to take your guns and be like, hey, knock, knock, knock. You're like, knock, knock, knock. I'm here for your guns. You really think that's how it's going to play out? No, it's going to be your military and it's going to be your police who come and confiscate your guns. Okay? And nobody's coming to take your goddamn guns, so shut the fuck up. But if they did, that's who would be coming. You going to be shooting with your cold dead hands and all this bullshit. All this... Whatever. You're going to be shooting the police. You're going to be shooting the military. You're going to be shooting these people. These are the people you're going to be shooting at from your window. And you know what's going to happen? Did you watch Waco? You remember Waco? They're going to burn your shit down. Okay, the feds are going to come in there. Any three-letter alphabet name brand of people are going to come in there and they're going to swoop in there and they're going to fuck your shit up. You ain't going to survive and your family's not going to survive. Okay. Well, I'm doing against a tyrannical government. Dude, it's tyrannical government was here today. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, or potentially. You ain't standing a shitload of chance, okay? You need to get that. Oh, I'll get my gun and keep my family safe. Dude, when the motherfuckers take over, it's it. Ain't no. I'm going to stand up for my rights. You ain't standing up for shit. You're basically going to die. You're going to die. There's going to be a big hole where your house used to be. They could bunker bust your ass from space, motherfucker. They could glass you from space. They don't need to come to your house. Take your guns. They can wipe you out. And you do realize that. Again, it was cute in 1770 nothing with Mel Gibson in the bushes. I don't know if you've seen The Patriot. Good movie. Hello? So this idea that the gun, we're going to stand up for my gun rights, we're going to stand up for my gun rights. And then, to make matters worse, you got fuck-offs like Sean Hannity, who's like, well, they haven't even got the bodies in the ground yet, and they're already talking about banning the gun. Yeah, motherfucker, you know why? You know why? Because of the mass shooting last time, and the time before that, 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 and a decade ago, and a decade before that, and a decade before that, and everybody kept saying, is now the time to talk about real gun legislation? Is now the time? Is now the time? Because guess what? Guess what, fucker? Guess what, Hannity, you fucker? Sometime in the near future, there's going to be another mass shooting. Can we talk about it then? Or should we wait for more people to fucking die aimlessly? Now, the argument on the right is, well, if they could, shoot, if you take away the guns and you gotta take away the cars and the knives. Dude, I would take my goddamn chance with a fucking knife than I would some fucker with a goddamn gun that shoots so many fucking bullets that within 3 seconds I'm a pulp and shit on the fucking ground. I'm a bloody mess of piss and shit and pulp. Okay, versus a stab wound, or 2, or 3, or a dozen. I could maybe live from that. You shoot me once, I'm dead. You mow people down, there's 50 people dead. Now, if he had a knife, he had to swing 50 fucking times. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but you see that shit coming, you put your arm up. He might knife you in the arm, but it doesn't mean he's going to kill you. You know? Might have a chance somebody could wrestle his ass to the ground. You got a fucking gun that just mows people to fuck over. Who's going to catch up to that? Well, if everybody had guns... Dude, you're talking about the OK fucking corral where everybody's having a goddamn shootout. I mean, again, that was cute in the 1800s. That was cute in the fucking westerns. Okay? I mean, seriously. You really want to have a kind of fucking shootout at Walmart in the toy aisle with your kid? Oh, thank God he had a gun. Little Johnny's dead, but more people could have died. Shut the fuck up. Jesus. You realize we would be safer if we just banned all fucking guns. You realize that we would be safer. No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't. We need good guys with guns. For the bad people who have guns. I said, if we had no guns on the planet, we would be a safer people. We would. We would. Because what I find ironic is that we're so quick to give up our liberties. We're so quick to give up First Amendment, for example. Like, oh, how dare they take a knee and protest? We should love our government, and we should love our flag, and we should stand for the national anthem and show pride to our country. The whole point of our fucking country is the fact that you have a right to protest. And yeah, that includes the country itself. So you're basically being a hypocritical asshole. You're being a legitimate hypocritical fuck. I'm sorry. No. I'm not necessarily saying I agree or disagree with their protests. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they have a right to fucking do it. They have a right to protest. Do they have a right to protest? Yes, they do. Okay. Now, if the NFL wants to sit there and say, guess what? No, we don't want any of our people doing that shit. If you can't handle that and you don't come on onto the field, fuck you. You sit the game out. Okay, if you can't do it, then you ain't playing no more. I mean, whatever. The NFL can make that decision. Not Donald fucking Trump. Now you got the little tin god sitting there talking about, oh, I think they should really do that, or else kind of bullshit. Okay, and everybody had the nerve to say, oh, King Obama. Listen to what this fucker's doing. He's saying that these people should not have a right to protest in America, and that they should think twice about it. The President of the United States is telling people that they should think about it. And not so much in a, maybe you think about it in a different way. No, this is more of, you should think about it, we're gonna fuck you. We're gonna bring government down on you. Kind of a thing. That's like dictatorship bullshit right there. Okay, this isn't Iraq, motherfucker. You ain't Saddam Hussein. Fuck you. Okay, you're not a little tin dictator. Fuck that shit. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. And you got Fox News. You got all these fucking conservatives on there talking about how great the Patriot Act is because George Bush wanted to keep us safe. You are willing to rape the Constitution when it comes to that. But when it comes to guns, you can't have basic legislation that, I don't know, maybe crazy fucking people shouldn't have guns. Well, that wouldn't have stopped this one. Yeah, but it might stop 6 others. If somebody is legally depressed and they're seeking help for depression, they probably shouldn't have firearms nearby. Okay? You fucking moron. Oh, another one. If somebody's on a goddamn watch list, the government watch list of, these people shouldn't be flying from, here to there, or going from here to there, and we're watching them, maybe they shouldn't have a gun. Well, what if somebody's put on the watch list accidentally? You know what? Fuck it. If they're on the watch list accidentally, I would much rather have that and have their gun taken away than have, they killed 17 people. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, you're not just put on a watch list willy-nilly, but let's just say you were. Let's say it was mistaken identity or something. Well, guess what? That's the price you fucking pay. That's the fucking price. I would much rather have my gun privileges taken the fuck away for a short time while they check me out to make sure I'm not going to go fucking mass murder a bunch of people. Of course, while they're wasting time on me, somebody else goes and does it, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, seriously. How many more fucking people have to die because we can't have basic fucking things? Now, okay, was this guy insane? Not really. He didn't seem to be insane. From what I read, I think, unless I was reading the wrong, they said he was basically a rich guy. I don't remember what it was. He was like a white rich guy or something like that. He was like a 1%er kind of guy. I guess he just went nuts or something. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. That's not the point. No, well, it wouldn't have done it in this case. Yeah, but you know what it would have done? The guy who was fucking insane, the guy who was crazy, maybe next time it's a guy who's crazy. Maybe next time it's somebody. Well, now granted, I understand people are gonna be like, "Well, you can't make legislation on what ifs." Listen, I get that. Fine. Okay, fine. So we'll just wait for another bunch of people to fucking die, and then we'll add little amendments to that, to the gun, control issue. Okay, fine, whatever. But it's like, give me a freaking break. Like, I don't want to see people's guns taken away at all. None. If you're fucking crazy, yeah, I don't want you having a gun. I'm sorry, I don't. If you're illegal, I don't want you having a gun. I don't even give a fuck if you're in the country. I don't give a fuck. As long as you ain't hurting me, I don't give a fuck. As long as you're hurting me or somebody else. You come into this country, you mind your business. I don't give a fuck. I don't think you gotta be rounded up and taken out. I don't give a fuck about none of that. As long as you ain't hurting anybody. Well, they're hurting and they're taking jobs, they're hurting the economy. No. No, they're not. Half the fucking people that are being rounded up are people that your kids went to school with. Okay? They want to round up kids that have been here their entire lives who don't know anything other than America. Okay, they may not have been born here, but they grew up here. This is their home. Now, does that apply to everybody? No. Does it apply to quite a few? Yes. I mean, think about that. Think about it. You're being thrown out of the country saying you're not wanted here, and this is all they've ever fucking known. They came over at 2, 3, 4, 5... maybe as babies, toddlers, whatever the fuck they are. And they grew up here. They went to school here. They part of the community here. And all of a sudden we're going to round them. See, I'm sorry. We're willing to do that And we keep hearing, oh, the breakdown of the family. Yeah, it's a breakdown of the family because I mean, come on. How can you break down the family while you want to throw half of them out of the fucking country? And what if the kid was born here but the parents weren't? So, okay, we're going to deport the parents and leave the kid in foster care. Yeah, that doesn't break up the family. No, Bill O'Reilly, that doesn't break up the fucking family at all, does it? No, you fucking moron. I mean... Now again, seriously, my stance on gun control is I want people to have their guns. If they feel they've got to have them and it's a right, they need to be able to exercise said right. Yes, and people need to be able to go to hunting and they need to be able to do that kind of stuff. Fine, I don't have a problem with that. But every single freedom that we have does have limitations. We have freedom of speech, but you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. Okay. You can own firearms, but I can't own a tank. Now think about it. I can't own a tank, but yet you can own a fucking gun that shoots out a gazillion bullets a second and it turns people into pulp. Yeah, I mean, there's limits to your fucking... there's limits to your stupid, basically. Now, what are those limits? Now, is it a slippery slope? Will those limits get tighter and tighter and tighter? Maybe, and I admit that the Democrats probably should, be put in check on that. Okay, I mean, people do have a right to bear arms, but do they need bazookas? No. Do they need tanks? No. Do they need guns that shoot 1 million fucking bullets a second to the point that you're literally paced? No. You don't need that. Okay. I mean, the only people who there should be different tiers of people. Basically, people who are collectors. I have no problem. You want to collect guns like that. I had no problem with that. Now, these people who are going to go out and use them, okay, I got a little bit of problem with that. I don't want to go outside and have some fucking Yahoo next door with an AK-47 going, shooting everything up, shooting tin cans and stuff. Have a fucking stray bullet come over and hit me in the dick. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that shit. Or shoot one of the cows or something. I don't need that shit. Like, give me a break. I mean, again, I don't want to take away your guns. I don't want to take away your guns. Now, I do think it'd be a safer world if we had no guns. I do. It would be. Okay. Shit, I say take away the fucking guns and give people swords. I say, hey, you want to be man about it? Fuck you. It don't take brain cells to pull a trigger. A monkey can do that shit. Fucking monkey can pull a trigger. I mean, it takes a real fucking man to get somebody in your face and start swinging. Okay. So, it is what it is. It's just... the problem with... especially the kind of gun that this guy used. The availability of said gun. And the ease of use where you literally just hold down a trigger. Like... and just move it side to side. And the amount of death and destruction you can wrought with that. And even if you had to continuously pull the fucking trigger, let's say there's it's some sort of gun where there's different bursts and whatnot, like 3-round bursts or whatever. Even if you had to continuously click the fucking thing, like click, and that's still quite a bit of fucking bullets, dude. And some of these bullets of these guns, they're not just like your run-of-the-mill bullets. These things are these things are huge, like fucking bananas. And they're huge, like fucking M80s and shit. I mean, honest to Christ. Like fucking fireworks and shit. Like toilet paper tubes. I mean, huge. You're like, boom, boom. I mean, come on, man. You really need to go fucking have that shit and go mow down a bunch of fucking people? Do you really need that? You really need that. Because let's be honest, you're not going to mow down the fucking government, the tyrannical government. You're not going to take them down. You can't take them down. You can't. I'm sorry, if our government went tyrannical, first off, who decides that? Who decides that? That's one of the fears that I have. Not fears, but one of the problems that I do have with the whole gun issue is I've seen a lot of stupid people make a lot of stupid fucking comments and make a lot of stupid shit. Okay, especially on the Christian front towards Trump. I've seen a lot of stupid shit. A lot of people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. A lot of people want to quote the Bible and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I went to Bible college. I know nothing. The Bible says we do not know the Bible as we should. We do not know, even at our best, we're still far from God. That's what the Bible says. So I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, I studied it for X number of years, and I'm not one of these people. I know nothing. I know nothing. But the Bible does say, certain things. So when I see these Christians saying one thing on Sunday and then saying another thing on Monday when it comes to, making excuses for their political party, I have a little bit of a fucking problem with that. I have a tiny bit of a problem with that. So when I see people making stupid bullshit excuses and stupid bullshit reasoning, and then I hear about, well, if our government is tyrannical, again, who makes the decisions? The people who are clearly making allotments for their political party, they're the ones who are going to decide if our government is tyrannical or not, and they're the ones who are going to go out and start shooting, the cops and the military. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Who decides that? Can I decide that? Can you decide that? If you decide it's a tyrannical government, you should go shoot somebody. You're just another crazy like everybody else. So how do we do that? We were given the right to do that, to take the government back if we need to. You can't take the government back now. Do you understand that? You can't even get within 5 feet of that fucking place with a gun. They will mow you down. Okay? The security is so fucking tight. I don't understand that. Now, again, you're talking back in the day when Mel Gibson's in the bushes shooting the fucking redcoats. Yeah, okay. Take back your government. Yeah, sure. That makes perfect sense. Wild, wild fucking West, 1804. Yeah, it makes sense. Get your 6-shooters on and your chaps. Okay, it makes sense. Yeehaw. Okay, I get it. 2017, no. You're not taking back the government. There is no such thing. The government is what it is. Is it out of control? Maybe. Is it, bad? Maybe. Is there too much government? Maybe. But the fact is, you ain't going to do shit about it. And even if you got together with a whole bunch of people, you're not doing shit about it. You're doing nothing about it. All you're doing is either yes or dead. That's it. You're either going to agree or you're going to die. Because they're going to fucking take you out. I mean, seriously. You're telling me that if you thought the government was tyrannical and you were going to take up arms against said government, that they couldn't just rip you up? I'm watching my president right now talk about fake news, and they come out and say stupid shit that is absolute lies and bullshit. Okay, first there's going to be a wall. Well, no, it's not going to be a wall. It's going to be a fence. It's not going to be from, end to end. Well, it's going to be in certain parts because, well, there's swampland and certain people own certain parts, and there's golf courses. We can't really put a wall through a golf course because, God forbid. So, yeah, we're basically going to take what's there, the little bit of wall that's there, and we're going to make it better. We're basically going to spruce it up a little bit. That's basically that's what we've gone to. We've gone from a wall that was going to go from coast to coast, literally, Gulf Coast to, that's what we've gone to. And that's just the simple stuff. That's not even the actual basic lies that he's been telling. Okay. Yeah, there you got Christians right there with their little knee pads right down sucking him off. Oh, Donald, Mr. Trump. That's your evangelicals right there. And I dare you to say it any way nicer. And I've said from day one, if you get that motherfucker to admit he needs Jesus, and that he actually has a Christian testimony, I'll support him. I'll 100% support Donald Trump. If he says he's a Christian and admits it, and it's sincere, okay. Now, who defines if it's sincere or not? I don't know, but hey, if he says he needs Jesus and he's a Christian, I'll support him. Even when he fucks up, I'll support him in that sense. I may agree with him. I'll support him because guess what? I say fuck. I'm a Christian. I say fuck all the time. I've talked about this before. I agree with the Spirit all the time. So, hey. But you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that shit. You're not going to get him admitting that. You really think Donald Trump's going to admit that he needs Jesus? And it pisses me off because you got all these stupid fucking TV preachers, these prosperity gospel assholes who are only in it for the money because Jesus wants me to have a jet. Jesus wants you to go fuck yourself is what he wants to do. He doesn't want to say it in so many words. That's what I'm here for. I'm the prophet that people don't want to hear from, okay? I'm telling you right now, he's telling you to go fuck off because you're an asshole. You're a worthless pile of shit. He loves you, but you're an asshole. Amen. Fuck you. I mean, seriously. I don't want to be... Listen, I don't want to be a dick about all this. I really don't. But... honest to God, I don't give a fuck how right-wing you are. You really think a rapist should have a gun? Well, guess what? Your GOP lawmakers do. They think rapists should have guns. I say rapists shouldn't have guns. I say people who are mentally disturbed shouldn't have guns. I say people who are clinically depressed shouldn't have guns. I say people who, I don't know, maybe you're going through a divorce should not have guns. Okay, now granted, you could, pick and choose what you want, I suppose. But like when there's like a devastation in the house, okay, yes. Now, should there be a gun registry? I'm not going to go into that because that's nobody's business. Well, I do think there should be a gun registry for certain types of guns. Like if you're going to have guns that you can turn people into pulp, that shoot like a gazillion bullets a second, yeah, you should be on a registry. Now, you can collect that shit all you want. I don't have a problem. If you're in a museum, like a gun show or something, and you want to tout that shit, and like, oh, look at this, I got the whatever they're called. I don't even know what they're called. Yeah, that kind of shit. You should be on a registry. You want a 6-shooter? No, you don't need to be on a registry for a 6-shooter. But like some of these people, I mean, honestly, and the idea, and this happened a few years ago. They had Gun Appreciation Day. 5 people shot themselves during Gun Appreciation Day because it just randomly went off. I mean, and it pisses me off because you got people, especially in our church, who would rather have their toddler play with a loaded gun than play like Grand Theft Auto. Okay, play a video game. They think the video game is far worse than a gun, a loaded gun for their toddler. And a lot of people are like, well, if there's a bomber, we blame the bomber. If somebody gets run over with a car, we blame the guy who did it. They blame the driver. But when it comes to guns, gun violence, we blame the gun. Yeah, you know why? You know why? Because the bomb was individual parts that came together that had to be created to blow shit up. You don't just go into a local store and buy bombs. You don't. Maybe grenades, I don't know. I don't know where you get grenades. Some sort of army surplus store. Maybe, I don't know. But that's a different story. If you're making a homemade bomb, you gotta buy material. Whether it's a fertilizer or pressure cooker or something, you gotta buy that shit and use it in ways it was not intended to be used. Okay? You get a car. A car is not intended to kill people. A car is intended for transportation. Now you get a gun. What else can you do with a gun? Can you use it as a doorstop? Can you use it as a decoration? I suppose you could. But what purpose does a gun have to kill people? Oh, it's for safety. By doing what? Killing people. The gun has one purpose. That's to kill. Okay. And the idea that people will not admit that they are a dangerous item. They are. They are a legitimate, deadly item. Yet, we're going to ban marijuana? Oh, it's a gateway drug. Dude, the fact that people get out of bed in the morning is a gateway. The fact that people get shit on by their boyfriend or girlfriend, The fact that anything bad happens to anybody ever is a gateway to fucking hardcore drugs, okay? The fact that you're a teenager and your mother just doesn't understand is a gateway to drugs. Yeah, we don't ban that. We don't ban that, but we're going to ban marijuana. I mean, seriously. We're so up in arms over a fucking plant, but yet a device that was created solely to kill other people and things and kill other shit. Okay. We just look at it like, oh, well, the gun's innocent. The gun's an innocent bystander. Really? Really? What other purpose does a gun have? The car has transportation. The car's sole purpose is transportation. The bomb is made up of individual parts that have individual reasons for existing. What does a gun do? What else do you do with a gun? What else do you do? What is the purpose of a gun? Oh, it's for recreational, it's for hunting. Yeah, by doing what? Killing other things. Killing living things. Now, again, I'm not against hunters or anything like that. Although, I gotta be honest with you. Hunting today is kind of stupid when you think about it. I mean, yeah, we're not like hunters and gatherers anymore. Okay, you want some fucking meat, you go to the store. Okay, now obviously they're probably not selling venison, but still, you're not like Dale T goes hunting around Thanksgiving. He ain't doing it to feed the family. He's doing it because he just wants to get out of the house and be out in the woods being an asshole. That's all it is. And I don't begrudge him that. I don't. So I'm not sitting there trashing hunters. In that sense, I get it. Well, actually, I don't get it, but I get it, but don't get it. Like I don't get it. I personally don't get it, but I get that it's a thing for other people. It's like these people who go camping. I don't get that. I tell you right now, I'm gonna lay on the ground in a sleeping bag. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna go poop behind a tree. Now, fuck that too. I ain't gonna shower for 3 days. Fuck that shit. No more. But whatever. So again, when it comes to gun rights, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care. And like I said, both sides are full of shit because, yeah, the left wants to ban them. I don't think... Not everybody on the right... not everybody on the left wants to ban them outright. But there should be some... there should be some basic common decency that you can adhere to that. Again, you can't yell fire in a crowded room. So, yeah, my freedom of speech does not include hurting other people. See, that's what everything's about. If you look at any of, like, amendments, any constitutional shit, any of that stuff, you can do basically whatever the fuck you want to do as long as it doesn't impede on somebody else's existence. As long as you don't fuck with somebody else, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, basically. So yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but you can't say something that gets me into a panic and I stomp over a fucking kid as I'm trying to get out of the fucking theater that's not on fire. Okay, you can't cause panic in other people. You can't hurt other people. You can't rape and violate other people. Well, it's my right to have sex with whoever I want. Okay, no, it's not. It's not. Okay? You can go have sex, but you can't just have it with whoever you want. I'm going to have sex with you. Okay, no. It's the same thing. There are limits to your freedom. We have placed them on there and deemed them to be so. Yeah, guns, it's like, no, it can't be a damn thing. You can't have one single, basic, now, I'm sorry, there are more, you understand, there are more issues to get a fishing license than there are to get a gun. It's harder to get a fishing license than it is to get a gun. Do you hear the words? Are you hearing the words that I'm saying? Do you hear the words? It is harder to get a driver's license than it is to get a hunting license. You do realize that. And even if you hump the curb, how many people do you think you're going to kill with that? 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe half a dozen? Okay, you might injure a bunch of people, sure, but you're not going to kill that many people. Not with a car. I mean, unless you're doing like 90 or something, you smack into a bunch of people on the curb, yeah, okay, maybe. But you take out a gun, you can shoot that many people within 3 seconds. I mean, at least I got a chance to see the car coming and step aside. All of a sudden, I'm walking along with a bang and I'm dead. That's it. I got nothing. It's just... Again, we're not talking about... Like, for example, me. Like, I eat cookies and shit. They're gonna kill me. Yeah, we don't ban the cookie. I understand that. Because you can have cookie in moderation. You can have guns in moderation. You can't have bazookas. I can't have a tank. Okay. But yeah, these motherfuckers can have, you know, AR-47s walking through the toy aisle, the toy aisle of Kmart. Are you kidding me? You're really gonna send your kid to Kmart and say, here, little Johnny, go pick out a wrestling figure, and yeah. See that guy over there with the gun? He's a good guy with a gun. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. You're not going to be doing that shit. I don't care how right-wing bullshit you think you are. So all your kid has to do... See, this is the problem. Another thing that pisses me off about gun owners, this is just my own personal beef, is they can start shit. They can start fights and shit, and then just pull out a gun and bang. Oh. That pisses me off. I'm sorry, that kind of stuff pisses me off. Like, they can start stuff, say stuff, and if things get out of hand and out of control, they can shoot you. They can shoot you in the dick and basically say, you know, I was standing my ground. Bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry. That pisses me off. That is one thing that does legitimately piss me off. Because they ain't man enough to fucking finish the fight that they started. Okay, and they were getting all big and talk and bullshit and pushing and shoving and whatnot because they knew they had a gun, they could take it out and end it anytime they wanted, so they were tough. They're acting like little tough guys. That type of shit pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, that does irritate the fuck out of me. Those people are little bitches who want to start little things because they think they're a tough guy because they need that backbone because they have none in real life. Okay. Because in a real fight, they curl up in a fetal position and cry themselves to sleep because they're little bitches. And I'm not even going to talk about that no more because it irritates me and it's bothering me. Okay? You got somebody like George Zimmerman who wants to fucking stalk a 13-year-old kid or whatever it was, 15-year-old kid or whatever it was, 17-year-old kid, whatever he was. Stalk a fucking teenager. Now let me think about it. You're a kid and all of a sudden you got this fucking jerk off in the middle of the night driving slow behind you, chasing you. I mean, you dart in between the houses because it's like, this guy's following me. And then he gets out of his car and actually does start following you. And then, I mean, what was he supposed to do? Well, he attacked him first. No shit. And little faggy Georgie pulls out his gun and like, I'm gonna end it now, guys. I'm a real man, guys. Pew pew. That fucking pisses me off. And you got that cocksucker Sean Hannity, who's gonna go to hell, by the way, just for the record. He is gonna be in hell. He does not know Jesus. Okay, he does not know Jesus. I'm not letting that secret. He's a Catholic and he does not know Jesus. Just gonna say it. Sitting there defending that fucker. He is going to go to hell. He is an asshole who's going to go to hell. And he's going to be one of those guys who, it says, you know, what's the Bible say about many are going to call him Lord, and they're going to be like, you know, Lord, look at all the things I did in your name, and blah, blah, blah. And he's going to say, I didn't know you, motherfucker. Get out. Get thee hence. Fuck you. That's what's going to happen to Sean Hannity. I feel bad for Hannity on that regard. I feel bad for him, but he's a fucking nit, and he deserves it. We all do. So, I'm not one to talk. And I feel bad. And I wish somebody would tell Hannity. I can't do it because he infuriates the fuck out of me. Oh my god, that guy pisses me off. Defend that stupid fucking asshole. He stalked the fucking kid, dude. I'm sorry, he stalked that fucking kid. And then, because he was getting his ass handed to him by a fucking teenage kid, this big tough guy pulls out a gun. I'm gonna stand my ground. Pew pew. Fuck you, you fag. You piece of fucking trash. You worthless human being. You can't. I mean, that's the problem. He can start a fight and then finish it with his little 6-shooter, his little man piece, because he's a fag. He's a pussy. He's a homo. He's a heterosexual faggot is what he is. He pisses me off. Now, hey, you want to start a fight and you're going to go fist to fist? Hey, I can applaud that. That's why I say, seriously, that's exactly why I said take everybody's gun and give them a sword, because you're going to be a pussy in your life. I'm sorry, you're gonna use guns in that regard. It means you're a pussy. You're a legitimate spineless bitch is what you are at life. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep it for safety. Okay, fine, you can keep it for safety. Fine, okay, whatever. But these people who like to start shit because they can feel manly and good about themselves, because I got me a 6-shooter at my side, man. Pew 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 pew. You ain't John Wayne, motherfucker. You're an asshole. You're a piece of shit. You're a living, walking fuck is what you are. I mean, I'm sorry, man. That is just straight up bullshit. Just straight up fucking bullshit. Stalk a fucking kid, dude. I'm sorry, that pisses me off. Dude, if somebody's stalking me, I would hide in the bushes when they come around and be like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And he starts getting uppity with me. Yeah, I'd throw down on him too. I'd whack him with a fucking cane, kick him in the dick. Fucking stupid asshole. That's why people shouldn't have guns, because they have no fucking backbone. I don't start shit because I'm a bitch, dude. I'm a straight bitch. If somebody punched me in the face, I'm on the ground. I'd be in the fetal position crying. I would be. Somebody punched me right in the face, I'd be crying. I'm going to sit there and act like I'm a fucking tough guy. I'm not. That's why I don't have a 6-shooter. That's why I don't have a fucking gun at my side, because I'm not a bitch. I don't need to start that shit. Somebody feels they got to beat me up, make me watch me cry and laugh at me, fine. I don't give a fuck. Do what you got to do to feel good about yourself, asshole. I'm not going to lower myself to get a fucking gun. Now, you do it, I might go get a gun. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the thing. Back in high school, when the bullies were getting all shit and they were threatening me and stuff, I mean, I realized they were going to fucking do it. And I said to myself, if they do it, okay, I'm not going to fight them back. I'll wait till the next day and I'll come up behind the motherfucker and I'll wrap my fucking head out. See, I had this planned out. In fact, I almost did it to one guy. I was going to wrap my right arm over his forehead and my left around his jaw, come up from behind him and just twist the fuck out of him and break his jaw. I had it all planned out. So he punches me. He hits me once. He even physically abuses me in any way, shape, manner, or form. That's what I'm going to do to him. He's not going to see it coming. And I swear to Christ, I was like an inch away from that fucker. It almost happened. I'd be in prison right now. That shit almost happened in high school, in Camden High School. And I don't think the fucker realized how close he was. I'm just going to say, luckily there was some stupid idiot in front of me. It's the only thing that saved me from going to jail. That's all I'm going to say on that shit. Because, hey, it is what it is. You want to be a bitch all your life? Fine, you be a bitch all your life. You want to be a bully? You be a bully. But you're going to get your jaw busted is what's going to happen. Okay, I ain't no fucking tough guy. I'm no tough guy. I'm not going to confront you face to face. I'm going to sneak attack your ass, because I'm a bitch. Okay, I just want to be left the fuck alone. But you want to come at me with your fucking bullshit, well, it's going to be the last thing you do. You're going to think twice next time you want to fuck with me. And your little fucking butt buddy over there, I forgot what his name was, that little faggot, little nut hugger, fuck. Yeah, I mean, I was bullied in school. Fuck that shit. Bunch of fucking assholes. And what are they doing now? They ain't doing shit right now. They're probably still in Camden, sucking each other off in the back 40, getting drunk on the weekend because they're fucking losers, listening to country music, because that's all they got. Not that I've done anything spectacular, not that I had a lot of choice, but, at least I ain't in Camden no more. Whatever. I don't want to talk about that shit no more. But anyway, I'm tired of the fucking gun issue. I don't want to hear about it anymore. And guess what? Guess what? The future's going to happen. It's going to be another fucking mass murder, mass shooting. And then people are going to be like, well, can we have gun legislation now? Can we have gun legislation now? And Sean Hannity would be like, well, we just... It's going to be the same fucking thing over and over and over and over. Well, it wouldn't help this situation. And yeah, but it might not help this situation, but it would help about 10 others, I guarantee. I mean, I would just be happy with the people who we know shouldn't have guns. Let's just deal with that. Let's forget the what ifs and the potentials and the, you know, scenarios of you know, like, well, it wouldn't work here and blah blah blah, and this case is blah 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 blah. Fuck that case. Who cares? That's done and over with. We cannot come back from that. But what we can do is say that there are certain people who should not have them. Now, there are certain people who shouldn't have them who will get them. Yes, but if you can limit their ability to get them, that's a good thing. Somebody who's a convicted rapist should not have, Bill Cosby should not have a pistol. I'm sorry. Bill Cosby should not have a pistol. O.J. Simpson should not have a pistol of any kind. Zimmerman should not have a gun of any fucking kind. He's proven that he can't handle that fucking thing. Certain people should be proven, beyond a shadow of a doubt, they cannot handle fucking firearms. They should not have them. Sorry. If you're convicted of anything in this country, you know, like Sheriff Joe should not have a fucking gun. He shouldn't. You're convicted of something in this country, you don't get firearms ever. Ever. Okay, I mean, Jesus, you realize, you know, you go to prison, you can't vote, but yet you can get out and get a gun? I mean, seriously? Well, maybe not. I don't know about that. Actually, I don't think you can. I think that's one time you can't, if you go to prison or something. I don't know. But seriously, if you're a convicted rapist, really? It's okay? It's okay for a rapist to go get a gun and potentially rape somebody at gunpoint? That's cool? You're cool with that? Well, no. Well, no, but you don't want to do legislation on that. Well, no. Stop making excuses. You want a rapist to have a fucking gun, yes or no? If you don't want to do legislation, then your answer is yes. Fuck you. You're a liar. You're a piece of shit. Okay. You want people who are mentally fucking unstable, you want them to have guns. Well, no, not really. Then make legislation. Well, no. Then shut the fuck up because that's what you want. Too many of these fucking people make too much goddamn money off that shit. I mean, the simple fact that our gun manufacturers were selling guns to the Gulf back in the day, and those guns were ending up in Taliban and whatnot hands. Guns that we made were killing U.S. troops when we went over to Iraq and Afghanistan, all these other shitholes. You realize that? We were getting killed with our own guns. Gun manufacturers don't give a fuck. NRA don't give a fuck. They got a bunch of money off that shit. They don't give a fuck. Politicians got a bunch of money off it. They don't give a fuck. NRA gave them a bunch of money. Gun lobby gave them a bunch of fucking money. And they don't give a fuck. Our guys are getting shot with their own fucking weapons, and they don't give a damn. And whose fault is that? It's all about the goddamn money. Like I've said before, it's like all these Christians want to talk about, oh, I'm for the GOP because of the abortion issue. Yeah, like Paul fucking Ryan gives a goddamn about the morality of fucking abortion. That prick simply doesn't want to pay for it. That's all it is. There's no morality there. It's a pocketbook issue. Well, small government because he doesn't want to pay for it. It sounds like a good idea, small government. But it's not about small government. It's about who pays for it. And he doesn't want to pay for it. Oh, but I'm going to stand with these guys because, they're standing for Jesus and they're standing up for the right and they're standing up for things that are good. And no, they're not. They're standing up for the fucking pocketbook and the bankers is what they're standing up for. And the people who freaking purchase them, not the Democrats aren't, because they're just as bad. They're standing up for whoever the fuck purchased them. And it's the NRA, it's the war machine. I mean, Jesus, how much money did Dick fucking Cheney make off those 2 wars? How much? And how much is he still making? I don't know if he's still making anything or not, but he's probably getting something on the table. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, fucking Halliburton. How much fucking money did Halliburton make off these two fucking stupid wars that are completely worthless? No, we got to go in there because we got to go back in there. No, do we? Do we really? Do we really got to go back in there? Oh, we got to stop ISIS. Really? ISIS ain't hurting me. I don't know. Well, they're blowing stuff up in London and France and see your underpants. They're blowing it all up. Well, whose fault is that? Whose fucking fault is that? We went in there, we overturned the table, and now there's a fucking mess, and that mess then morphed into Taliban, which then morphed into ISIS, which then is going to morph into something else. There's always going to be something there. You wipe out one, another one forms. You wipe out another one will form. Why? Because we're going over there and we're droning everything. We're killing somebody's little brother. We're killing somebody's father. Little kids are watching their parents get killed, and they're growing up to be assholes and pissed off at America because we fucking ruined their family and destroyed their little house. As they sit in rubble with mud on their face crying as they hold their dead mother. Okay, that's what we've created. That is what we have done. We created that shit. Okay, we got a war on terror. You know how you have a war on terror? You stop fucking creating it. That's first off. You stop funding it. We have funded that terror. We funded the Taliban. We fucking... Dude, we gave them money. We gave them weapons. We even gave them food. We gave them fucking blankets and shit. Okay, and water and whatever the fuck else they wanted. Probably some porn. We funded the shit. I mean, you want to stop terror? Stop funding it. You want to stop terror? Stop creating it. We fund it and we create it. And then we let it fester. And then it festers and grows and grows and grows. And the hatred they have for us is legitimate. And we brought a lot of it onto ourselves. Now, are they good people? I don't know if they're good people. They're probably not good people anymore because we've ruined them. We've ruined their family. We've nuked them and bombed them so many fucking times into the Stone Age that they don't know any better. Now, yeah, I understand there's some religious aspects to it, and those people you're not gonna save those people. I don't mean with Jesus. I mean just in general. You're not going to reach those people. Okay, they're gonna automatically hate us no matter what. But all the people in between who are kind of neutral. Okay, the ones that we've bombed, and the ones that we've killed family members of, and the ones we've basically destroyed, and destroyed everything that they've had, which wasn't much. We've destroyed that. We've literally ripped it from them. Okay, that's where your terror comes from. We're the greatest aspect of terror. We are the real terrorists. I'm sorry, it's a fact. It's a damn fact. It is. Now, we're not the end-all, be-all. Yes, I am not going to sit there and say we are, and I'm not trashing America or anything like that. But it's true. We do create a lot of the goddamn problem ourselves. So, again, you want to stop ISIS? Stop blowing people the fuck up. Stop blowing up their family and their houses. Stop funding it. How about, I don't know. Seriously, it pisses me off that the right does not understand this. The problem with taking Saddam Hussein out of power is that guy was he was a ruthless prick, dude. He was a son of a bitch. He didn't let the Taliban and these other groups rise up to power. He snuffed those fuckers out the minute he even thought they were there. The minute he thought they were knocking on the door, he fucking shoot him in the ass and said no. He fucking brutalized their shit. He killed them and their families and shit. Yeah, that's a horrible thing. And on some level, yeah, he Saddam Hussein did deserve to go to hell. Deserved to die. He did. Okay. He did deserve it. And it was probably good and better on some level that we did go in there and kill him. Assuming it wasn't all a bunch of bullshit. I mean, I don't know. I can't confirm he was ever an actual person. Well, there's interviews and Katie Kirk or whatever. Not Katie Kirk. What the fuck was her name? Barbara Walters or whoever. Did an interview. Who the fuck knows? I'll be honest with you. There's that one cousin that looks just like him. There's that one fucking cousin that they've had in custody. Looks just like Bin Laden. Just like him. Same pussy lips and everything. Looks just like the guy. I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. You're like, oh, we got him. He's still in captivity somewhere. You know who he is. He's probably... Dude, and the whole thing with... where they captured him and dumped him in the ocean. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh, I mean, seriously, it's like Obama came out on TV and like, hey, we found him and we dumped him in the ocean. Yay. Dude, give me a fucking break. Give me a freaking break. That is bullshit. That was straight up bullshit. I don't even think the dude ever existed. I don't think he ever fucking actually really existed. Not in the sense that we think he did. He was probably some patsy somewhere, some jerk-off nobody that they turned into this... I mean, Jesus, you watch the fucking movie Wag the Dog, I guarantee you, it was probably some bullshit. It was probably just some staged bullshit. They used some fucking guy, and he probably was an asshole. It probably was... You know, he looked like Monkey, so he looked like an asshole. You just look at those pussy lips, and I just want to punch that fucker. Take that little turban and spin it around backwards, kick him in the dick, because he's a fucking asshole. He probably never even existed. I mean, seriously. Because you're telling me they don't create that kind of shit? I mean, you watch everything that they did. I don't mean to put tinfoil hat on right now, but... I mean, seriously, you watch that shit? You watch things like the... what was it? The Arab Spring? Dude, Iraq and Iran... Or Iraq and Afghanistan were the beginning of that. We were trying to overthrow governments. That was the whole... Dude, that was the whole fucking point of going into Iraq. Or one of the reasons. I mean... Because... They wanted to make a big thing about, oh, the Iraqi people are finally going to get the vote, and they wanted all these other fucking uprisings. They wanted that shit to happen. So sit there and pretend that this Arab Spring was some just random thing that happened, and people are finally rising up. Bullshit. Dude, I call bullshit on that so fucking hard. The whole fucking point. I guarantee. See, I'm sorry. I have a serious problem with 9/11. I am one of the fucking truthers. I swear to God, I must be, because that shit. I'm sorry. I just can't get over a few things. I mean, fuck the. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to sound like I literally have a fucking tinfoil hat on, but the jet fuel, okay, fine. Building 7, whatever. It's just the term, let's roll. Remember that? Let's roll. Dude, that sounds like it was written right directly out of Crawford, fucking Texas. Dick Cheney and Bush are sitting there, let's roll. And they're high-fiving each other. It just so poorly written. The whole thing was poorly fucking written. Every part of it. I mean, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to sound like a truther, but it just there's some legitimate issues, and I'm sorry, they were not explained properly as far as I'm concerned. Well, the jet fuel, if it mixed with this and did that and heated up and melted the bars and the bars bent and whatever. There was still some questionable shit. Okay, there was still some fucking questions that just... Even Bush had that fucking flub where he was like, oh yeah, he actually admitted to doing it. It was like some Freudian slip that he made or some shit. And then he mentioned that the other tower had fallen like minutes before he had actually done it or something. It was some weird fucking shit. And I don't know. There's definitely some questions. But you think about what it did. Now, either one of two things happened. Either they perpetrated it and allowed it. Because I'm sorry, the idea that 19 fuckheads got on a plane, all traveling one way, Muslim assholes. We're not talking just like, oh, he looks Muslim. No, we're talking you got the full turban on, the beard, and like, okay, that. They're all going one way carrying box cutters. Why are you why is anybody allowed on a goddamn plane with a box cutter? Not once, not twice, not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, but 19 of them. 19 of them. I'm just carrying a box cutter. Here it is. Oh, here you go, Mr. Mohammed. Here's your box cutter back. Dude, that alone is bullshit. So they either perpetrated it as in it was a setup by the government. The whole 9/11 was just government. Or it was perpetrated in the sense that they allowed these fuckers to get through and do what they did. It was one of the two. Because look at the snowball effect. We got the Patriot Act, which basically says, hey, your freedoms, fuck you. You get none. You're getting fucking raped in the ass. Okay. We can monitor you. We can watch you. We don't need a warrant. We can hold these people in Guantanamo without fucking trials. Okay? Fuck all that shit. Habeas corpus and Corpus Christi and the whole fucking lot of them. Fuck them. You get nothing. Okay? Whatever. I mean, the whole thing led into, and then we go into Afghanistan, and what did we do there? Oh, we show that they can have freedom, yay! Well, that didn't take off the Arab Spring, and oh, let's go into Iraq for whatever fucking reason, and yay, we got the little purple finger because they got the vote, and they're wiggling their finger in the air, taking pictures, yay! Look, they got the vote for the first time ever, yay! And Arab Spring didn't take off. Then Obama gets in office, and next thing you know, there's Arab Spring here, and Egypt falls, and this one falls, and that one falls, and Gaddafi and all these other fuckers and blah 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 blah, like fucking dominoes. And it's like, hey, dude, the whole thing was a goddamn setup. Don't tell me it wasn't. It was either stupid luck, stupid bullshit, or it was a complete fucking plan from somebody somewhere. Okay, now I'm sorry. I don't want to be Monday morning quarterback here, but the idea that these people come up with these plans, like war plans. I mean, the only war plan you gotta know is we kill them and we move home. That's it. We kill them and go home. That's it. That's the only war plan you need. Now, I'm sorry. It does not take 10 fucking years, 10 plus fucking, actually closer to 15 years, whatever it's been, to teach the Iraqi people not to rape and murder their own kind. I'm sorry. If they cannot do that, then they should not be in a position of leadership like police and military. I'm sorry. It does not take 10 years to say, hey, guess what? Don't rape that guy. Don't sodomize that fucking guy. Don't take his shit. Don't rape that girl. Don't rape that woman. Don't go into their homes and rape them. Stop that. Fuck you. Okay, if you don't, they go in prison. But 10 years later, we're like, well, the Iraqi guard can't figure it out. I mean, come on. Give me a fucking break. I mean, if that's the kind of culture they got over there, then yeah, they probably should have been kicked in the dick. But I don't know, man. The whole thing. The whole fucking thing. And the question is, who profits from it? Dick Cheney profited from it. George Bush profited from it. I wouldn't be surprised if Obama profited from it on some level. Probably Hillary profited from it. Okay. Oh, and we know Trump has profited from being president. Okay, we know he's profited. He's even boasted about that kind of shit. Like, he's supposed to give up his shareholding stuff and all that other crap. He's supposed to overturn it, won't go to the kids. And he's even admitted he's done stuff. He's in cahoots with different people, potentially to put up hotels later on. He's even admitted to that. He's playing his fucking days. He's not even trying to hide that shit. Now that's a little bit different. I mean, actually, shit, that's different. I'd say that's actually more or less bad, if you whatever the fuck term you want to use, than going to some obtuse war for no fucking reason just so you could profit off of it. I mean, hey, you want to make a couple deals with the Russians, get a hotel over there? That's small potatoes compared to sending people off to fucking die in a stupid, pointless fucking war and creating chaos in the Middle fucking East and basically trying to turn it into a powder keg. Dude, that's exactly what they fucking did. Think about it. We armed a lot of these people. We backed a bunch of these fucking people. And then we lit it on fire. That's exactly what we as a country did. So let's sit there and pretend that was not a thing. To pretend that there was just some random uprising. Give me a break. Give me a break. After Afghanistan, after Iraq, they totally wanted that shit to happen. They completely wanted that shit to happen. Then we had to go into Gaddafi and get rid of him. And then once that happened, it did kind of springball into whatever the fuck it turned into. But I don't think it had the effect they wanted. I think they were trying to overthrow Syria and some of these other places. That didn't really... I mean, it happened, but it didn't really happen. They kind of, And they were literally going to let the entire Middle East burn. There was no strategy there. There was no... I don't know, man. It's disturbing, is what it is. You are not telling me that Arab Spring bullshit was... just random. You can't tell me. Not after Afghanistan, not after Iraq, not after fucking around over there. Okay? And they made a big fucking stink. I remember Drudge Report had the little purple finger, and they're like, oh, we voted today. We got to vote for the first time. Maybe other countries will follow suit. They can have freedom too. Okay, bullshit. Okay, we created all these problems. I mean, seriously, the idea that we created Bin Laden, we funded him, we paid him, apparently, and I think the whole thing was a farce. Now, maybe I just have a bad feeling about my government, but. It's either they're completely inept or they're completely vicious. Just completely evil. And I don't know which it is. It's probably a little bit of both, actually. Because either way, it's disturbing. Because they're either completely inept or, like I said, they're completely evil. And if they're completely evil, there's some serious shit here. And I don't mean to put on the tinfoil hat, but holy fuck. I mean, seriously, holy fuck. Whatever, man. Anyways, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Fuck you.